Hi, welcome to Maggie's Kitchen. Today I'd like to share my recipe for condensed milk bread by using famous Italian Panettone method. It is fluffy and soft, buttery and full of flavor. Let me quickly show you how to make it. Start with the making dough. Add 520 grams of all-purpose flour, 6 grams of salt, 25 grams of sugar, 3 grams of dry yeast, 250 grams of milk, 2 large eggs, and 80 grams of condensed milk. With the speed 1, mix until everything combined, about 50 seconds. Cover, let it all rest for 1 hour to absorb the moisture. 1 hour after, with the speed 2, mix about 50 seconds. Then cover, let it all rest again for another hour. 1 hour after, add 60 grams of room temperature butter. With the speed 2, mix until butter cooperates into the dough, about 2 to 3 minutes. Then cover, let it all rest for 2 hours. 2 hours after, mix with the speed 4. Mix until the dough can be formed a translucent windowpane, about 9 minutes or so. When you see the dough is kind of clean from the mixing bowl, it's time to check. You can see the beautiful translucent windowpane. Let it ferment at a room temperature until double the size. Mine this time took about 3 hours at 25 degrees Celsius. After that, move the dough to the fridge for overnight low temperature fermentation. While the dough is fermenting, prepare the dry raisin. Here I have 50 grams of dry raisin. Add 40 grams of water. Let the raisin soak at the countertop for overnight. Shake the bottle once a while so the raisin can mix well with the water. Next day, drain the extra water. Then pat them dry with a paper towel. Set aside to be used shortly. Take 5 slices of orange candy. These are the ones when I was making panettone. I will put the link down below how to make it. Cut them into small dice and set aside. Take the dough out of the fridge and let it bring back to the room temperature. Poke a hole to check the fermentation. It ferments beautifully. Add raisins, diced orange candy. Add some lemon or lime peels to give extra flavor. With a speed 2, mix until everything combined, about 2 to 3 minutes. Then let the dough rest for 20 minutes before dividing. I divide my dough into 2 portions this time. 485 grams for making a small sandwich loaf and 60 grams divided into further 6 round buns. After dividing, pre-shake them into a small bowl, then let it rest for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, shape it again, then let it rest for another 10 minutes before final shaping. This will help the dough to develop a stronger gluten structure to give the bread a stronger support when it rises in the oven. That's why the bread is fluffier and spongier. After final shaping, I let the bread to proof at a temperature 25 to 26 Celsius degree until it's about triple the size. It took about 4 hours and 15 minutes. Check with a finger to see if it's ready for oven. Brush with egg wash to give a shiny look. Cut across with a very sharp blade. Add a dollop of butter at the center. Preheat the oven at 365. 6 buns took about 20 minutes. Then I lower the temperature to 355 Fahrenheit for the sandwich tin. It took about another 13 minutes to get it baked until the internal temperature to reach 92 degrees Celsius. Once they out of the oven, move to the cooling rack right away. Look at this bread. It looks beautiful and smells amazing. Let's open one to have a taste. It is fluffy and soft, buttery and very flavorful. The condensed milk gives it extra milky taste. The orange candy and the raisin add extra citrus flavor and the sweet notes on top of everything. It smells and tastes like a panettone and more moist. I hope this video will give you some baking ideas. As always, thank you for watching and see you next time.